Hi everyone, today we will be doing a review on Penrith, an upcoming new launch in Queenstown. The last new launch in Queenstown was 7 years ago. The big question is, can Penrith outperform surrounding resale condos and other new launches? Penrith will soon preview on the 3rd of October. If you want to get more information, feel free to get in touch with me. My contact details are below. Hi, I'm Jason from The Key Journey. In this video, I'll cover everything from developer track record, location, pricing, layout, and a sneak peek at some 3D perspectives from the developer. Let's dive in. Firstly, let's touch on developer review. Penrith is developed by GuocoLand and Hong Leong Holdings, two of Singapore's most established and trusted developers. Let's look at their most recent sales record. Lentor Mansion launched on March 2025 achieved a 75% sell-through on day one of the year's best OCR launches in the first half of 2025. Springleaf Residences, launched in August 2025, had almost 92% snapped up during launch day. GuocoLand is also behind landmarks such as Mid-Pau Modern and Warwick Residences. Now let's look at the fact sheet for Penrith. Penrith is located along Margaret Drive in Queenstown District 3. It is 99 years leasehold. Expected TOP is roughly around April 2029. It comprises of 2 towers of 40 stories. There will be 3 levels of car park, basement, A1 and A2, where there will be 376 car park lots, of which 12 are EV lots, for 462 units. Now let's look at the location review. You'll be happy to know that it's only a 4-minute sheltered walkway to Queenstown MRT, via the park connector and condo lane. Rain or shine, fully covered. Let's take a look at the actual timing to get there. Since Margaret Drive is a smaller road and Penrith sits away from the main road, residents can expect a peaceful living environment. Let's take a look at Penrith's surrounding. For primary school within 1 km, Queenstown Primary School is just beside Penrith. For primary schools within 2 km, there are Newtown, Gan Eng Seng and Alexandra Primary School. This is the condo, Queenstown Primary. Now let's look at the site plan review. All the units are north-south orientation, which helps to avoid the harsh afternoon sun. Stacks facing the north enjoy unblocked views towards GCB enclaves and botanic gardens, but that also means 3, 4, 5, 9 and 11 are likely to be priced at a premium. Facilities include the usual 50-meter lap pool, tennis court and standard facilities. The tower-to-tower distance is actually a good 60 meters. So you don't have to worry about neighbors on the opposite tower looking into your unit. For parents with little ones, there will be a childcare center within the condo itself, meaning less hassle and more peace of mind. The developer has also dedicated half of level 40 in both towers to stunning roof gardens, allowing residents to take in breathtaking views from the top. About half the stacks enjoy unblocked views towards GCB enclaves and botanic gardens, which can definitely help to strengthen resale values. Now let's look at the unit mix. A strong factor for capital growth is having a good mix of bigger units. At Penrith, the smallest starts from 2-bed 1-bath, but here's the highlight. A solid 67% are actually 3 and 4 bedroom units. That's a very healthy unit mix. Now let's take a look at the floor plans. Here's the 2-bed 1-bath layout at 614 square feet. What I really like is how the kitchen is pushed into one corner. It actually opens up the living area and make the whole space look a lot bigger. And if you're thinking about renting it out, this clever design could be a strong plus point for attracting tenants. This 2-bedroom premium is 678 square feet. What makes it attractive is the recessed kitchen and the dumbbell layout, 2 features buyers really like. I expect these 2-bed 2-bath units to sell very well. The 3-bedroom here comes in 4 sizes, 786, 850, 936 and 1006 square feet. The compact 786 square feet doesn't have a storeroom, but the good thing is all the bedrooms faces outwards. So every room is bright. For families, this makes a great affordable entry point. The 850 square feet 3-bedroom is almost the same size as the 786 square feet compact version, just that the kitchen here is slightly bigger. The 936 square feet 3-bedroom will probably be one of the hot favorites here at Penrith. Let me show you why. It's affordable yet very functional. You get a flexi room that can work as a store or helper's room. And because this wall is hackable, you could even redesign it into a study if you prefer. The 3-bedroom premium is at 1066 square feet. It comes with extra yard space in the kitchen and even a walk-in wardrobe at the master bedroom. The master bedroom is actually very generously sized. You can easily fit in a queen-size bed, plus a vanity or extra wardrobes if you want to. The 4-bedroom here comes in two sizes, 1173 square feet and 1281 square feet. Instead of a flexi room like the 3-bedrooms, you get a proper storeroom in the kitchen. And what's nice is that this storeroom actually comes with windows, right, which is very rare, so it can work well as a helper's room. The 1173 square feet type also has a walk-in wardrobe in a master, and the master itself is really spacious. The only small trade-off is that the bedroom 4 faces inward, so it might not be as bright. The biggest unit in Penrith is the 1281 square feet 4-bedroom premium unit. You get some extra yard space in the kitchen, and what's really interesting is that the common bedrooms are almost like junior masters since they all connect to the toilet. Right? But the best part is the landscape living room layout. With a 5.5 meter wide living room, buyers are always attracted by this living room layout because it enhances brightness, ventilation, and overall spaciousness. So all in all, I think GuocoLand really nailed it with Penrith. The layouts are spot on, practical, affordable, and exactly what many buyers are looking today. Now let's look at some numbers. RCR new launches today average around 2,734 PSF. If you look at balanced unit prices in other RCR projects, you will have to pay around 2006 to 2007 PSF at the very minimum today. Let's compare the nearby resale projects for price comparison. We have Margaret View, Commonwealth Towers, Queen's Peak, Sterling Residences, and Queens. Let's take a look at what prices the 3-bedroom units have been transacting at and the profitability of these condos to see if condos here are performing well. If you look at Commonwealth Towers, the 3-bedrooms have transacted at an average of 2,314 PSF and the highest record 2,536 PSF. There are 6 unprofitable transactions so far, which are the smaller units, but the loss is considered minor. Otherwise, the annualized gains are between 3 to 4% for the bigger units, which are quite healthy. Let's take a look at Sterling Residences next. Average transacted PSF is around 2,410 PSF now, and the highest record 2,577 PSF. There are no unprofitable transactions, and the average annualized gains is 4.87%, which is a very healthy number. For Queen's Peak, the average transacted is 2,223 PSF, and the highest record 2,348 PSF. There are 3 unprofitable transactions, but there are no losses. For some reason, these 3 units were sold at the same PSF. Otherwise, the average annualized gain is around 3.56%. Now let's take a look at Margaret View. The average transacted is 2,200 PSF, and the highest record 2,360 PSF. There are no unprofitable transactions, and the average annualized gain is 3.46%. Looking at how resale condos here have performed, it's easy to see there's healthy demand. Prices have been appreciating well over the long term, which is definitely a good sign. What you want to avoid are locations where there are low demand and a lot of unprofitable transactions. So if Penrith launches around mid-2,600 PSF, given that it's a harmonized project, I feel it's competitive against resale and a good entry price. Based on this guide, we can expect the 2-bedroom units to range between 1.6 million to 2 million. 3 bedrooms to range between 2.1 to 3.2 million, and the 4 bedrooms to range between 2.9 to 4 million. The developer guide price should be released next week. If you are keen to get this information, feel free to get in touch with me. My contact details are below. Like I always say, for every new launch, there's always a walk-away price where the price just doesn't make investment sense anymore. At that stage, you might find better investment opportunities elsewhere if capital growth is your main focus. That's why I always go through this pricing strategy with my clients so they are clear when making their decisions. Here's a quick look at the official 3D perspectives of Penrith. From the sleek facade to lush landscaping and modern interiors, you can see the developers focus on design and quality. To wrap things up, I really think Penrith ticks all the right boxes: popular location, proven demand and growth, walkable to MRT, backed by strong developers, and designed with efficient layouts. The key question now is the pricing. If the developer prices it right, I won't be surprised if 80 to 90% sells out on day one. But the real question is, which stack and entry price will give you the safest exit strategy? DM me or comment below and I'll share with you my full stack metrics plus exit strategy insights over coffee or Zoom. Thanks for watching. I'm Jason from The Key Journey. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more unbiased condo reviews. See you!